Hello, beautiful souls, and in today's video, we are going to be discussing why self love is the only love you are going to need this Valentine's Day. And I'll be sharing 3 ways that you can achieve deep self love today and how you can navigate your way through this day with total ease and total grace. And the third tip I'm going to be sharing with you is not just for today, it's something we need to be practicing every single day. So make sure you stay for that. Welcome back to Living Jiva Well. I am Charlotte and I am your guide on this journey of personal growth and transformation, helping you to alchemize from the inside out so you can live your most abundant life. Today we are going to dive into the heart of Valentine's Day and we're going to explore why self-love is really the ultimate celebration and it's the only love that you are going to need today. So I have 3 powerful tips that I'm going to share with you that is going to help you infuse your day with deep self-love. But before we begin, I would really love you to be a part of this growing community. I am committed to helping you grow and flourish and to really become your most abundant self in 2024. So I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, hit that like button and share this video with anyone who you think could use a little sprinkling of love throughout today. And your support really means so much to me. So I really appreciate you helping me grow this channel and getting these videos out to more and more people that need them. So let's get on to the topic, Valentine's Day. Whew. Well, Valentine's Day, a day of love, a day of joy, but sometimes, let's face it, it can be pretty challenging. We are bombarded this day with images of seemingly perfect relationships. You know, it's all over social media, people posting pictures of their wonderful life, and it's really easy to get twinges of inadequacy when this happens. So whether you're single or you're in a relationship, the pressure that Valentine's Day can bring can really sneak in. Personally speaking, I've been on both sides of the coin. I was single for a long time, which I was very happy about at the time, but as soon as Valentine's Day would come around, as if like magic, I would suddenly feel really crappy about it, and it would be like, oh my god, another Valentine's Day that I'm single. You know, it was a real kind of Bridget Jones moment. And now I'm in a very, very committed relationship, but my partner really isn't into Valentine's Day, which is okay. But initially that would still really bring up feelings of inadequacy for me on this day. So you can see that wherever you are on your journey, this day can be really tough and it can be challenging. So I want to share with you how you can turn this day into a celebration of self-love, because let's face it, this is the only love that we really need. Because when we have deep self-love, when we are really committed to ourselves and to loving ourselves internally, everything would just fall simply into place. So my first tip for you today is to treat yourself. So whether you're flying solo or you're in a relationship and you're going out on a date later today, I want you to dedicate some time of this day just to yourself. Just to yourself, and practice some self-nurturing. So you might want to take yourself out for a glass of champagne. You might want to buy yourself flowers. You might want to have a nice bath, or maybe even take yourself out to lunch or cook yourself something nice to eat. But make sure you spend some time today that you carve out just for you, and you have a real kind of intimate few moments when it's just about you and you only. That is a really empowering thing to do, and you will be so grateful that you've managed to spend that time just for yourself today, doing that little special thing just for you. That's a really lovely act of self-love. Tip number 2 is to write yourself a love letter, or even better, go out and buy yourself a Valentine's card. And when you've done that, I want you to sit down, light a candle, put some music on, get that glass of champagne, and then begin to write down all the freaking amazing things about you, all the things you love about yourself, all your strengths, all the incredible things that you've achieved, just everything that you've done that you're really proud of about yourself. And if at first that feels kind of a little bit strange or you're kind of uncomfortable with it and you don't know what to write, think about what you would say to a loved one or a friend, and think about all the things that you would pick out about them, and then see how you can relate that back to you. And when you start doing that, you'll find that you'll easily be able to write lots of wonderful things about yourself. And when you start doing this process, you'll find courage within, and you'll just get braver and braver and bolder, and then you'll soon have a page filled with wonderful things about yourself. So really celebrate you in this moment. And the third thing, and this is the most important thing, and this is something that we need to be bringing into every single day of our life. It's just so important. And this is comparison. Comparison is just the thief of joy. It really is. And on Valentine's Day, as I said before, we are bombarded on social media with pictures of seemingly happy couples, and it's just rammed down our throats. And you know, if you're not in the place where you want to see that, it can be pretty tedious and quite nauseating. So today, just have a social media detox. Switch your phone off. Don't allow yourself to fall into that trap of endlessly scrolling, looking at all these pictures of couples when you're not that person. Because on the one hand, it's social media, and we all know that social media is not really the real picture. So it kind of is presenting a false picture, and it just makes us feel terrible, and we kind of really buy into that this is the reality, when it might not even be the reality. But who cares if it's the reality or not? The bottom line is, it doesn't matter. We want to be focusing on ourselves today. We want to be focusing on how special we are and embracing the love that we have for ourselves. So forget about everyone else today. Forget about looking at all these pictures of other people and what they're doing and all that jazz. Switch your phone off. Or if you can't switch your phone off, give yourself a real strict timeline around how much time you will be spending on social media, and just don't go down the rabbit hole of scrolling endlessly through it. Spend your time writing your love letter. Spend your time drinking that nice glass of champagne, taking yourself out for lunch. Really make today about you, and just don't compare yourself to anyone today. You are all that matters today. And when you start tapping into that space, you are going to have the most profound, wonderful experience for today. So my beautiful souls, on this Valentine's Day, remember that you are worthy of love. Not just this day, but every single day. And by prioritizing self-love, you are really creating a magical experience for yourself. So really commit to these practices today. Put them into your day, incorporate them into your day. And as this day unfolds, you will see your Valentine's Day will transform in the celebration of you. And when you do this, you will start wanting to add this into every day, not just Valentine's Day. And that's what we really want to be getting to. We want to be celebrating and falling in love with ourselves on a really, really deep level today and every day. So if you found these tips resonated with you, please show me some love by hitting the like button and subscribing for more uplifting content. And of course, share this video with those who you feel could do with a dose of self-love as well. I'm sure we all have friends that we feel would benefit from hearing these words. And until next time, remember, you are a beautiful soul and you are deserving of so much love. And I love you very, very much.